Good morning, my friends and respective teacher. Today is very special day because we are conducting interview of Suyash Tambe. He is a ex-student of our school. So let's start interview. My first question is, where is start your career?
I have recently started my career from TCS, and for last 6 years I have been doing IT engineering. I have done diploma and after that degree, and I have got placed in TCS now. So it is the start of my career now.
Wow, it's very nice answer. Could you face any challenges in your life?
I have faced many challenges while studying, figuring out things as an IT engineer, I have to run many codes to get an output. So those are the challenges, and in life, learning is a very big challenge. So we have to keep learning and keep going ahead. So that is what I can say I have faced so far. And many times there are situations where you are cramped up, but you have to figure your way out. So these are very normally challenges I have faced.
Thank you. What do you think about teaching profession?
I think the teaching profession, if a right person is there teaching you, so he can change your whole life. So I have got so many teachers till now, just like Sapkale sir, and there are, I will say, Davle sir, who is sitting right there, and those were my teachers, and they have changed. They have given me a perspective in my life, which I could, by using which perspective I can look at the things which I am looking at them right now. So I think the good teacher can make a really big difference in your life. So teaching profession is very noble and ideal profession. That's what I think.
Wow, it's very nice answer. Please advise to student how to choose career.
So now I will say you are now in experimenting age. So I will say start reading about things and figure out your interests, and after that you should choose your career, because you should choose your career in a that profession which suits your interest, and which will not bore you even if you are doing it for a whole day. Because I liked coding very much, because I could sit in one place for like 6 to 7 hours and do not get tired, because I am really passionate about getting that answer, getting that output. So this kind of passion is really required when choosing a profession. So if you want to raise a business, you can do that. If you want to be a teacher, you can do that. So figure out a way how can you achieve that, and you should read about things to gain a knowledge about the world and what kind of profession really suits you, and after that you can read about how can these professions be achieved, how can we grow in that professions, and you should choose an ideal. If you are going to teach, you should have an ideal. I want to teach like this person. If you are going to be pilot, you have to have an ideal. I'm going to be a pilot like him or her. So that is what I will suggest to you. So first you start reading, then you figure out the world, then you figure out what kind of profession you want to go in, and figure out the way to achieve that profession or achieve that position you want to go in.
How do you balance your profession and family?
I'm currently working from home, so there is a very seesaw-like situation. I have to work at home also, and I have to work at office also at the same time, because whenever I'm working at my home on my laptop, my mother calls me and she gives me some tiresome job, so I have to do that also. So it is about really managing time and understanding the situation. So that is what I will suggest. You should understand the situation in which you are, and you should figure out a way to balance the family, and the company which I'm working in, TCS, provides a really good family as well as work balance, so it is not a much bigger problem for me.
Okay, my next question is, where did you complete your education?
So after 10th, I have done diploma from Government Polytechnic Mumbai College, and I have done the diploma in IT engineering. And after that, I have completed my graduation, that is degree, from Vasantdada Patil, which comes under Mumbai University. And I have achieved 7.54 average CGPA, and in diploma I have got 81%. So that is really average score, and that is how I just got placed recently, like 23rd of December I started my job at TCS. So this is how my last 6 years have been.
Okay. What is your special achievement?
I think I have not achieved many things yet. I've just got a job now. There are things yet to come which I will say these are my achievements. But I am now in learning phase, and I will say I am now in a very pretty much beginning. I will say I am at the epoch now. So there are still things to come, and I will do some things. I will learn many things, and I will get at the post, and I will say now I have achieved it. So their achievements are yet to come.
Okay. What is the secret of your wonderful success?
Still I will say I'm not successful yet, because success is yet to come. But I will advise you one thing: strive forever. Struggle is reality of life, so you should strive all the time to whatever you are now. You can always be a better version of yourself. So I will say I'm not successful yet, but I will be successful someday. I've just started my job, so it will not be appropriate to say I'm successful, but it will be appropriate to say that yes, I have done something and I'm going towards something. So I will be successful one day, but for now I will say I'm striving.
Why did you select history subject for teaching?
I'm fascinated by history, because I really like to read about Shivaji Maharaj and all the stuff. I have read like 20 to 30 books just on Shivaji Maharaj and the history of Marathas, and I was really fascinated by it. And after that I started reading about history of world and history of India and Indian independence struggle, and the history, the facts are really fascinating. And I think if you want to build a future, you should know your history very clearly. So like history helps you takes the step towards the future. So I will say I have the reading interest of mine, which is more inclined towards the history subject, has got me towards has I think has had a proclivity, has had helped me build a proclivity towards teaching history as a subject. So that is, I think, my answer.
Wow, it's very nice answer. What is the teaching of your style?
I will say my teaching style is very frankly, I believe in more of visualization while teaching. Whenever I teach, I first draw a map of the world and then ask student, which continent is which, and after that I show them like 1453. I think Istanbul was captured. So I will draw the map of the world, and I will point out where is Istanbul and how it was captured, and how they blocked the land route towards the Asia for the Europeans. So that is my style of teaching, more of the visualization, more of understanding, rather than just giving them things to by heart, statements to read. I will say that.
Okay, my last question is, how do you motivate student?
I will motivate student like I will the biggest motivation I will say is the realization of your situation, and if you want to, and deciding that you want to become better version of yourself, that is the biggest motivation I will say. And to motivate people, I will say read a lot, read like 1,000 books in your life. That will help you figure out what you are and where you want to go, and that will also show you the path how to go where you want to go. So that is what I will say, and this is it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone have question? Thank you for your coming our school.